For the last 4 years, we've been giving you advice on what you should be doing as a cyclist. But what should you not be doing? What are the things that cyclists should avoid at all costs? Here are our top 8. A common mistake for people new to the sport: wearing underpants underneath your cycling shorts. Don't do it. Cycling shorts are made with a synthetic chamois that is designed to be next to your skin. Having underpants on will firstly give you VPL, which is visible panty line, but also chafe and give you saddle sores.
It's often tempting to jump a red light when there's nothing coming and it feels as though it's safe to do so. But please don't, because firstly, often it isn't actually safe, and secondly, it is increasingly frustrating other road users. Now, even if you don't actually drive a car yourself, you don't want to annoy other motorists, because it might be that they take their frustrations out on another rider. So please do the entire cycling community a favour and stick to the rules of the road.
One of the great things about cycling is it keeps you fit and lean, which means you can treat yourself to certain food and drinks without getting fat. Fantastic! However, timing is everything. So one thing that we wouldn't recommend is eating a full English breakfast just before an interval session. Yes, you'll enjoy the breakfast the first time, but it won't be tasting so scrumptious the second time.
We've got 4 more to do yet, 4 more climbs. What have you been eating?
As cyclists, we are lean, mean racing machines with strong legs and we've got strong legs and not much else. That means it's best to avoid lifting dumbbells in a public gym. Quite frankly, it's humiliating and embarrassing, both for you and for those around you.
Never stand when you can sit, and never sit when you can lie down. A mantra that many cyclists live by. We want to use our energy to propel our bikes forward ever further and faster. Not for menial things like standing up and supporting our body weight. So whenever you can, pull up a pew and save your legs. We have all been new to cycling at one point in our lives. We all had to start from scratch and learn how to do it. But you've got to remember that when you do have more experience, you should never look down on those who know less than you do. Don't be elitist. Don't mock someone for wearing pants underneath their cycling shorts. Just advise them what they might be doing wrong and then encourage them to change it. Or indeed, if you were to see a middle-aged man struggling to clip in for an entire section of road, don't take the mick out of him. Just film it, stick it on YouTube, and then show it over and over again.
Yes, we joke, of course, but the important thing is that people are on their bikes. It doesn't really matter what type of bike it is. It doesn't really matter what type of kit they're using, how long or short their socks are, or indeed whether their peak is up or down. This next one is one that you're only likely to do once in your cycling life. Being able to take your arms off the bars is quite a useful skill in the world of cycling, but you need to know when is the right time to use that skill. And one of those times is not when it's windy.
That's right, it is very easy for the wind to catch your front wheel, sending it sideways and sending you onto the floor. Now, you may find that you can just about get away with it if you've got really shallow wheels, but the deeper your wheels, the harder it gets. Take your hands off the bar in the wind.
Our final thing not to do on the bike is, again, not to take your hands off the bars in a different situation. And this one is one that our very own Tom Last knows only too well. Poor old Lasty was just about to celebrate his first and only victory in the Premier calendar in the UK, but ultimately he was pipped to the line by a faster finisher. Poor old Lasty.
That wasn't me, by the way, the faster finisher. That would never have happened. Now, make sure that one thing that you do not do is subscribe to GCN. That is an essential for any cyclist. And then, once you've done that, do make sure as well you check out a couple of other videos that we've got for you, where, although we don't often tell you what not to do, we have done when it comes to what not to eat and also what not to wear.